Hello guys, here's Lulu again. How are you doing? So I have to say I'm kind of tired. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a early spring fatigue or something like that, if something like this existed. I have no idea. But anyway, today I want to talk about my Louis Vuitton collection as a part or first part of my planned luxury collection of handbags and small leather goods and shoes and some accessories like belts and so on, or purses. So I decided to start this series with Louis Vuitton as first, because many of you are fans of Louis Vuitton and that's a well-known brand, and maybe also a good brand to start with, because the prices of many of their handbags and SLGs and so on are a bit still a bit lower than the prices like for example Dior or Chanel or Hermes. So that's why I think it's a good brand to start your collection of luxury goods with. And yeah, I think also that this is like a typical luxury handbag brand, so I want to start with this. I have to say I'm not a sucker for this brand in particular or in generally, but in particular I love only one collection from this brand, and as you will see in a moment, this is the one particular collection from the past which I loved so much that I decided to start a collection with these items. So the most things from Louis Vuitton I own are from this particular collection, and there are only two other items which are not from this collection, which I love and which I want to continue collecting. So I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So currently I have only, or not only, but I have 8 pieces in my Louis Vuitton collection, which includes SLGs and bags and shoes. So yeah, I'm currently not planning adding to this collection. In the past I was considering getting the how is called, the handbag. I forgot the name. I'm too tired, people. You know, there is the handbag called Kali from Michael Kors, and yeah, now I know the name, Capucines. So from Louis Vuitton, the original OG version is called Capucines. It's very similar to Michael Kors Kali, and this is a very popular bag from Louis Vuitton. Which why I didn't get it at the end is because I decided to get Lady Dior instead, because I think if you consider the price and the quality or the image of the brand as such, so I think Lady Dior is a better value for money for this reason, because it's more classic. It has been around for a longer time. It has been more famous since the Princess Diana and so on, while the Capucines is relatively new on the market, since a few years, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can comment if you know exactly the year when the Capucines started being on the market. But I think the quality and the name isn't as high as the Lady Dior from Dior, of course, but the prices are very similar. The prices are very similar, of course, depending of its material, if it's like usual leather, or if it's such things like crocodile leather or any other exotics. Of course, the price is coming up and up. And now with the newest collaboration from Louis Vuitton, there is this famous pattern of dots on the handbag, also on the Capucines, which I'm not a big fan of. You have already seen it you can see it everywhere actually, so I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. This is the collaboration with a famous artist, which I can't recall the name of her. I think it's from Japan or something like that. And she's famous for painting those dots, like really dots in many colors, which are practically covering the original design from their handbags or shoes and everything. I'm not a fan of this, but I saw that the prices from the Capucines with this particular collaboration are gonna really up, so they are more expensive now than the classic Lady Dior. So that's the reason why I'm not considering getting this anymore. So plus I think slowly but surely this is gonna be out of style. So I think the Capucines had the highest, the peak of their moment was I think last year, but this year I don't see as many Capucines around. So it used to be hip in the past summer in 2022, but now I don't think that it's so top anymore. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start with my own collection. So I would start with my very I can say favorite item in terms of how often I get use out of it. So this is this small bag, which I have shown you already in one of my previous videos when I talked about the best picks for Valentine's Day, because of the color. So I had this bag in my collection for a couple of years already, so it's not particularly new. I think around 5 years already, or something around 5 years, but it's still not out of style. So that's what I love about it, because this fuchsia color or hot pink color is gonna be modern again and again. So I can't imagine any time in the future when this color would be out of style completely. So it's a nice pop of color, and you can combine it of course with light colors like I'm wearing right now, or with black, or even pink, or you know, almost with everything. So it's easier to style as you think. I can't recall exactly the name of this style, but it's kind of like in this style like mini pochette, but of course mini pochette is not as structured on the side. So as I said, I'm not sure how this is exactly called, and I'm not sure if it's still being made in this exact style, in this shape. What I know about it is of course the material is vernis leather, which is why this is so shiny, which I really love about Louis Vuitton and vernis leather, with this typical monogram, which is not printed on, but it's you know, you can feel this, so it's really nice. It has zip closure with this small, let me show you, small kind of a lock with this LV on it, and as you can see, you can fit just your phone, maybe a small lipstick and a few cards and your keys, and that's it. So it's perfect for nights out, going out when you don't need too much stuff. This is the typical leather strap, which it comes with. You can use it without a strap. This is the typical with the LV clasps. You can just put another strap, maybe if you want something fancier, like a chain strap if you have from other bags. So I'm considering this strap is not as fancy for night out anymore. So personally, I'm considering getting a nice chain strap with golden hardware, because this hardware is golden, and wear it to make it a bit more modern. So this was this first item, which I use really very often, practically every time I go out, and I don't need any bigger bag with me, so then I take just this with me. So the other item is this one. It's still in this. Usually I don't keep my bags in this dust bag, but this one I don't use as often, so that's why I'm keeping it like this. And this is the Brea, which is a model which has been around for a few years already as well. So this is it. This is the Brea. I think this is the PM size, so it's the bigger one, not the MM, but the PM. So as you can see, this is the vanilla leather again, this shiny leather in the color Amaranth, very famous, popular color, which has been around for many years, and it's still one of the favorite colors or best-selling colors for Louis Vuitton. It appears brown in this ring light, but in the daylight you can see that this is a kind of purple brown, so it's not completely brown, but there are shades of purple in it, which makes it so special and very elegant in my opinion, but also easy to style. Again, there is a zipper closure, as you can see, so it's very secure. I like to use it as my work bag when I need to take more items with me, like your laptop or paperwork. So you can open it like this, and you can see it's very spacious. You have some pockets here and a pocket with this zip closure. What I like about it is the small detail here. This D-ring is for your keys, so something I appreciate, because I always hang my keys on this, because I don't want to just throw them anywhere and then not finding them quickly, you know. So this is very practical actually. And of course here this zip closure, and here you have this charm which says Louis Vuitton on both sides, so it's a nice touch. What I don't like about this is this smooth leather. I would prefer this part, which are in this light colored or natural colored leather. I would prefer this in the same finish and color like this, because with time it's gonna pick up on your colors, or even if you have cream on your hands, so, or water drops, it all will stain this part, this light part. So that's what I don't like about it. This is the strap. You can wear it on your shoulder or even crossbody like this, so it's very practical. Yeah, so this is my work bag, or a bag for travel, or every time I need more things to carry around. So, and now we are coming to the main part of my collection, my favorite one, as I told you at the beginning, and it's ta-da! This is this collection, which is called the monogram multicolor, and which isn't produced anymore, which is sad, because I really love it and I wished they would bring it back, like kind of a reissue. But if they don't, even better, because this remains a very sought after piece for a collection, because I know many people love this and collect items with this particular pattern, so they are gonna go up in price more and more the longer you own it. So in this black version with this black background, I own only 2 pieces, and this is this belt, which is a leather belt with this LV and gold hardware. Unfortunately, it's already a couple of years old, so you can see a lot of scratches here, so it scratches really easily. The good part is that those LV or this pattern is still bright colors as at the beginning, so it doesn't fade away, it doesn't scratch, it doesn't peel off. Those colors are actually very well made. And this is the leather. I think on the top it's the canvas, but this is leather. It says here Louis Vuitton, Paris, made in Spain, and this is the size 90, so perfect for wearing with dark jeans. And the other item from this collection I own is this purse, which I use as going out wallet on chain. This chain wasn't originally there, so this is something which I added to it, because originally it's only a purse. You can wear it maybe as a clutch or with this chain which I added to it. It looks kind of similar to the Chanel chain, this vibes, but this is something cheap from Amazon, I think. This gold hardware is scratched as well a bit. It says Louis Vuitton here. When you open it, you can take this away, and you'll see you have here some compartments. This is the zipper compartment for your coins, or you can even put your phone if you have a small phone like me, because I love small phones, so I can fit it even in here. My Samsung, and here it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, but probably you can see it in this bright light. And here it says LV on the zipper. So this is the other item. I have more items in the white version, which is this one. So this is exactly the same belt. You can see it's also a few years old already, and also scratches very easily, but I do wear it very, very often. I love this belt. So if I need a light colored belt, I take this one. If I need a darker, so I take the black one. But the pattern is exactly the same, as you can see, on this white color, and inside it's red leather. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain, and this is the side 85, so it's a bit shorter than the other style, but both I use on my hips when I'm wearing like jeans, so the size is perfect for my hips. So then the other item, I have 3 more items in this collection. The other one is also a wallet. This time it's a bit bigger, as you can see. It's slightly bigger than the black one, plus it's another style, because you can see this is zip around wallet. This one I got secondhand, pre-loved. What's here? File. I'm wearing my file everywhere with me. So this is bigger. I still have a lot of things here because I use it very often. As you can see, I got it pre-loved, and it has been used very, very well, very much. So you can see that this LV is peeling off slightly. So it's not as stable as on the other items, because you are touching it obviously all the time. Plus it's rubbing off when you put it, every time you put it in your bag. So it's rubbing off, plus you touching it. So yeah, it's not as hard wearing as the other items, I would say the bag or the belt. So this is something I don't like, is this, yeah, unfortunately it peels off, but still I love it. I use it very often, plus I don't need to be super careful if it's already used. So yeah, I'm not so too careful as if it would be new. So yeah, I like this baby blue inside as well. It's obviously leather, and it says Louis Vuitton Paris, like here, but you can say it. So if you want to, you can put chain on it. Here is 1 D ring unfortunately only on one side, so you can put really a chain. Yeah, but I love it as my wallet. So the other item is this Louis Vuitton beautiful sandals, which I love wearing, especially in the summer. Obviously, you can see here the vanilla leather finish in this light color. Unfortunately, here was some black color which I can't remove anymore, because as you know, from vanilla leather it's very hard to remove stains, so you have to be very careful how to store these shoes, and I stored them together with some black pair of shoes and they rub off. Yeah, here is this small detail which I love, this bow with a small yeah, some kind of flower in bright red or yellow red gold. They are very comfortable, obviously, because they are not too high. This is made of how is it called, this material, this natural material I forget the name, Holz. So I know only the German name, wood. So this is wooden. Inside is leather, and outside this is the monogram canvas, obviously. So you have here this lilac color, and as you can see, I've worn them already a lot of times, so yeah, they don't look as new anymore. So then we are slightly coming to the bigger items, which is now a handbag. This I bought pre-loved as well, because you can't, obviously you can't buy them new anymore. I've been hunting for a handbag from this collection for many years, and a few weeks ago I finally got this one, so I was very happy about it to have found it for a good price. But unfortunately the condition isn't brand new anymore. As you can see, it has been worn a lot. You can see in the corners, the corner wear, especially on this light colored leather, which is always the case, unfortunately. You have no feet here, so as you can see, if you are not careful and you put it on some water or some liquid, it will stain inevitably this natural leather. So this is a very unfortunate design, and I consider it not very practical. But as I said, I love to have a handbag in this collection, so I was happy to have found this one anyway. As you can see, it's kind of a style, something in between Lady Dior and the, how is it called, the Louis Vuitton one. I was talking about it at the beginning, not Carly, but Capucines. So this particular shape is like Capucines. Also the size is very similar to Capucines, but these handles are very similar to Lady Dior. As you can see, this attachment, this hardware attachment, and they are kind of structured. Obviously it's only leather, so you can squeeze it, but they are also very stable in shape. So I love this fact about it, that this is already an old design. I would say a few years old, maybe 10 years old or maybe more. If you know exactly the name of this model, of this style, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to know how this is called. Yeah, because I love that it's still very, very modern. As you can see on the shape, so I have this stuffing here right now to keep the shape of it. As you can see, there is no closure, so it's open like this all the time, which I don't prefer, but I can live with it. And yes, you can see here you have this shape on the sides, this kind of, yeah. So it's not very structured, not too hard like the other bags I mentioned before. It's squeezy, but it's kind of still holding its shape anyway. So I love wearing it like this in the crook of my arm. Obviously there is no other strap for wearing it different, or just in your hand like this. So yeah, I love it, and I didn't take it out yet, so this would be its premiere soon. And last but not least, so I have one more item, and this is the Keep All, I think 55 or 60, in the same design like as this, but I don't have it right now at this place with me. So that's why I can't show you it, which is too bad, but next time I will get hold of it. I will show you in a separate video, in an own review. This Keep All in the monogram multicolor and a white version, because I love it so much. It's my all-time favorite from all my handbags. And yeah, so you can see it in my next video. Anyway, I would love you to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you love those themes like luxury, lifestyle, or all things girly, perfumes, jewelry, handbags, fashion, and everything, so I would love you to be my new subscriber, because I try to get 1000 subscribers till the end of 2023. So everybody who will help me to achieve this goal is I'm very grateful for. And also please comment in the comment section below, what do you think about this collection, what's your favorite, or if you own something especially from this multicolor black or white collection. So I would love to know, because maybe I would be willing to trade or to buy something new for my collection. As I told you, it's not as easy to get hold of it anymore, because they are only pre-loved pieces, and many of them are not in great conditions anymore, or they are very, very expensive. So yeah, and there are not all styles of handbags, because obviously there were many different styles of special handbags in this collection, which I saw on some pictures, and I would love to get my hands on it, but unfortunately you can buy them anywhere, because obviously you can only buy what other people are willing to let go and to sell. But I think people love this collection, so many people just want to keep it in their collection as well. So that's the reason why there are not so many opportunities around to buy something new from this collection. Anyway, I will try to look up and add some more pieces for my black and white Louis Vuitton collection. Otherwise, as I told you already at the beginning, I'm not considering getting another pieces from Louis Vuitton, because I'm kind of over this brand, because there are so many fakes out there, especially for the monogram. Also for this white and black multicolor monogram, but my pieces are obviously real, so I'm not getting any fake. They are all originals, obviously. But there are many fakes out there of the typical Louis Vuitton monogram, which make me not love this brand as much as I used to. So yeah, I'm not considering getting another styles except for this monogram multicolor. If I see some other pieces, I would love to add to my collection more. So that was it. It was a bit longer, this video, but I tried to do it as much details as possible to show you everything. And yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.